Alright, here's a very quick little banjo tip for you. I was having trouble with this nut, and the nut is this piece right here. Just pretend that piece of paper isn't there. This nut is this piece here that the strings run through. It decides where the strings are going to lay on the neck. On this banjo, the first string was way too close to the edge, so much so that when I put my finger around to fret that second string, I'd be touching this because it's right on the edge. I was thinking, well, I need to remake this nut or make a new nut, and then it occurred to me, well, I can slide this, because if these are set up right, this nut isn't glued. Of course, on the new banjos they will, but on the old ones not so much. They just more or less sit in a slot, and you can see, I think, the little slot right there. So what I did is, rather than take it all out and make a new one, I just put a little something on the edge of the nut right here, and I just hammered it slightly. I didn't use a sharp screwdriver like this. I used a little dull point. Hammered it slightly, and I moved this over. You can see by the edge of this here, if my camera is doing a good enough job, that I've moved it over, oh, probably about 1/16 of an inch. And now that string is no longer sitting right on the edge, it's sitting just inside it. So now I can once again play this. Let me get my capo and put it back on here that I had. Hang on just a second. This isn't a real good capo, but it works. It works good enough. It does what it needs to do. And capo may actually be pulling that string a little bit too. When I was doing that, it would slide the string over the edge, so I think I basically about got that fixed. And if need be, I could bump this over some more. This is how I was doing it. I was using this little dull edge, just hanging the corner of that into that nut, and just giving it the tiniest little bit of a tap. Anyway, okay, we'll call that good for the moment. We're leaving here in a little bit. We're heading down to the Cape for to see Trish's family and go to that whole funeral thing. So, good grief. Gonna be away from home for a few days. Oh.